We are in Shrewsbury in Shropshire near Wales, 14 miles from the Welsh border, one of the streets of Shrewsbury. This town is also famous for being the birthplace of Charles Darwin. I think we've got across the street there. Yeah, that looks like him. Remains of a castle and regimental headquarters at one point. And some very typical Shrewsbury architecture here. This part of the castle is called Laura's Tower. Everything's closed right now. It doesn't open for a while, so I don't know why it's called that, but it certainly affords a wonderful view of the surrounding town. Oh, there's the Abbey, I see. The River Severn, or part of it. Oh, the train station. There's that Abbey. There we go. The Abbey's beautiful. I hope to be able to take some footage later from much closer. This will be in the back end of it, it looks like. The War Hero Monument. One of the generals against Napoleon there. That's pretty close to where our bed and breakfast is, actually, where we've been staying. So about 1150 AD is when this was first built. Apparently the entire church would have been covered inside in plasterwork similar to this up until the mid-19th century, when they decided to knock it all down. They left this relatively untouched, but they thought perhaps they liked the look of the natural stone better. And apparently the locals agree, so it was done. What we have left here is scarcely one building complex within an entire city. Where I'm standing would have been actually the dead center crossroads of the city. This modern road here would have still been part of, and this gravel road here, this little gravel path, was the other. This red strip would have been part of a colonnade-lined buildings, and they have little markers here where the columns would have been. Structures left here would have been part of the baths, primarily. Dated to about 121 AD, this wall is considered to be one of the oldest original surviving structures of the Roman Empire in Britain. All these little holes would have been for timber supports. This would have been part of the frigidarium, or cold bath areas. Crossing over to here into where the heated baths would be. The original floor would have been on the level I'm standing now, so shooting down here, this would have been all below the tile work, supported by these little brick pillars through which heated air would have been pumped. This is probably one of the furnaces here, I'm guessing, left to heat that air. It's the backside, or the inside, probably more properly, of that same structure. Same piece of wall, of course. On this side you can see a bit more of the intricacies of the brickwork here. We are in Ironbridge, just a few miles outside of Shrewsbury. I found this woman in the last pub called the Malt House. She was sitting there looking like she was looking for a little company Americano. So I let her buy me a couple of pints, and here we are down by the river.
Don't fall back.
It's the River Severn. Iron bridge named for the oldest iron bridge in Britain. But this is just a wonderful little day walk here. And that bridge that I referenced earlier is right up here. Not really a good vantage to see it at the moment, but there it is, the oldest iron bridge in the nation. Of this nation anyway, right there. My local interpreter tells me that's 1780. Tips of another bridge far down the Severn, standing on the iron bridge now over the river.